Moo, moo moo. Moo, moo moo. Hey y'all, I just realized that the end of my last video kind of left on a cliffhanger about hitchhiking. I just often forget to film or don't want to, I guess, during those parts of the trip. It took me about 45 minutes, but a guy picked me up in a truck with his kid and maybe his kid's friend coming back from a soccer tournament. His dad hiked the CDT, so he knew, his dad told him stories about hitchhiking and stuff. So I got a ride into Lima, ended up staying at the RV park, and then today I hitched out. I was about to pay for a shuttle with this other hiker caboose because we were out there for an hour, and caboose had just called the guy and was waiting for a call back, and here comes this Volkswagen bus, 1970, and it's going slow, and we're like, I can't tell if it's slowing down or if just that's its top speed. It was its top speed, but we're like, dude, this guy's gotta pull over. It's like part of owning a VW bus. And sure enough, he did. This geology professor, pulled over and gave us a ride, and he was like, man, I've been in that situation before, so I felt like I needed to pull over. So it took us like an hour and 20 minutes, and we were like 5-10 minutes from just getting the shuttle. So thank you, Lord, for that hitch, and back on trail on my way towards Yellowstone. I have a decision to make. My food might make the decision for me, because I don't know if I packed enough to take the red line here. There's an alternate called the Max Inn cutoff. Goes right in to, I think it's called Island Park. And you can resupply there. Otherwise, you have to hitch into West Yellowstone from this road. So the guy caboose who hitched out with me, he's doing the red line. Right now I'm taking the blue line, so we will see though how far I get today and tomorrow, and it could change my mind. You never know. So I definitely saw lightning back over on the other side of that big mountain range. Getting little sprinkles here. Clouds don't look as dark. Concerned though, those clouds over there are coming my way. Not really sure. So for now I continue kind of over there, so it's not completely exposed. I have to hunker down with my umbrella. We'll see, hopefully it's okay. It's definitely raining over there. Still got like a mile until I drop down off this ridge. Hoping, praying I get there before any rain hits. Really, I'm hoping just the rain stays over there. It gets pushed that way. Who knows? I don't know where Caboose is. He was just like a mile behind me. But maybe he saw the storm and, hunkered down in some trees or something. I don't really know. Hearing some rumblies. Hoping he's okay and makes whatever the wise choice is. Sometimes it's kind of hard. Put this camera away so I can make a Some quick miles here, get down off this mountain. Good morning from day, I think it's 38. I am on the max in cutoff. So it cuts off, I think, 40 miles of trail. It's 32-mile alternate that goes through Island Park. So I walk right into town, resupply, good Mexican spot. I talked to a Nobo that got a burrito yesterday. Sounds like a lot of Nobos did it that I've ran into. Had to ford a river right off the bat, which is always kind of a bummer because now my feet are gonna be wet for a while. And then I had to bushwhack through some pretty thick, like bushy hair, like those over by the river, those bushy things. But apparently I'm still in the bushwhack section and I'm on a trail though, so not too bad. It's about 15 miles to get to town. I was debating on trying to make my food last to the red line. I planned it to do this cutoff, but since Lima, I ran into Caboose, who I've seen a couple times before, or maybe just once in Helena, but he's doing the red line. He offered to possibly share some food. He said he had extra if I chose to do the red line. I just woke up this morning exhausted. I didn't sleep well. It was really windy last night, and it always makes me nervous if a tree's gonna fall on me. So make sure you check for those widow makers, those dead trees that could fall on you. Something walked by kind of close my camp last night. I don't know what it was. Didn't sound like a bear. Bears are kind of blundery, not very graceful. Sounded more like maybe a deer or an elk. It was bigger. So, bye Caboose. Hopefully I'll see you again. I'm thinking I'm gonna hit Wyoming and Yellowstone tomorrow. So that's exciting. It's hot. Just resupplied after eating Subway and figuring out logistics. I still don't have Yellowstone permits, but it seems like you can hike into Old Faithful Village maybe and get permits there, which I think I'm gonna try to do. Because otherwise you have to call, and it looks like I can make it there probably tomorrow, so I think I'm gonna go for that. Hey! It's a moose. I don't know if you can see him. Right through there. It's big. Hey, friend. Man, it's a tall boy. There he goes.